All right, well, what is up, everybody? This is Keith. I go by Gator Guy 231 across the DFS industry. And so before we start, first off, I'm going to apologize for the lighting. And if you hear anything like the Magic School Bus or a kid screaming or a dog barking, it's because I'm on daddy duties right now and trying to squeeze in this starting five when I have some time. So apologize in advance. But if that convinced you enough how awesome FSI is, bottom of the screen, hit the subscribe button. There's so many awesome videos, not only the NBA. I'll have soccer later tonight, assuming DraftKings releases EPL. You'll also be able to find a shorter version on the Mayo Media Network. Just all sorts of great stuff going on here at FSI. We have EPL locking here in just a few minutes. So really looking forward to an awesome day of DFS. And, you know, hashtag it's awesome to be a dad too. So let's just jump right into it. So first guy I want to highlight tonight, and just a quick reminder for if this is like your first time watching the starting five. The goal here is to give you guys five guys on early research to take a look at and potentially start your lineups. NBA is crazy right now, as we saw last night with like it felt like half the slate missing. A lot of these teams are on a back-to-back tonight, so there's a really good chance that we have a ton of injury news from about 5 to 7. It's 12:04 p.m. as I'm just taping this, so just bear that in mind. That stuff's going to change. You know, it's very rare, unfortunately, that Zach and I tape these starting fives, and those end up being the five guys we're definitely building around. Those are guys we love at the beginning, but stuff changes. All right, so with that like PSA out of the way, let's talk about why Dennis Smith Jr. is on here. First off, you want to talk about hashtag revenge narrative, like beyond revenge here. They just shipped him off, what was it, a couple weeks ago, after really like a year and a half of just being sat on the bench. Tibbs want nothing to do with DSJ. Like, you want to, if there's a time for Dennis Smith Jr. to just absolutely show out, is tonight. And funny enough, he's coming off of one of his best games of his career last night versus the Raptors. 27 minutes, only shot 3 for 9, but look at how he filled up the stat sheet with a triple-double, 10, 12, and 11. Gotta love that aggressiveness at 4.8. Look, there might be some people that talk about how if Derrick Rose misses, that Frank Ntilikina is a good defender. Sure. But look, Dennis Smith Jr. shot 3 for 9. It's not like we're targeting him right now because he's like some sort of great shooter and that Frankie Smokes is going to like shut him down. You know, it's just that overall the usage, the aggressiveness, and just the fire he should be playing with tonight versus New York. So just love Dennis Smith Jr. at 4.8. Next play I want to break down is Giannis. You know, shocker here, but Milwaukee got absolutely embarrassed at home versus Denver. You would think a guy like Giannis, this is a game to respond. Memphis is playing a huge pace. This game honestly could just be nuts. You know, we could be talking like a 120, like a game into the 240s, each team scoring 120 points. So I love Giannis here. I think we're gonna have the value that we can easily get up to him. And I just don't see how Milwaukee stops him. I really don't. Joe Val is not a good defender. Brandon Clark, while being a good defender, isn't equipped to deal with Giannis. So 11K, I found it easy to build around him. So, he's going to be the stud I'm trying to get to. So Giannis, 11K. Look, that 46 is the blip on what's been a stellar run, and I think he shows up tonight. Mason Plumley is the other Piston coming off of a triple-double. We saw Jeremy Grant miss. Saw Josh Jackson miss. DeLon Wright's already out. I would assume the way that Detroit released that injury news last night, that those guys are going to be out tonight too. And if so, Mason Plumlee's playing a lot of point center. He's a great passer, great facilitator. Again, he's like, I could see some people talking about how Nerlens Noel is a good defender. But if I was looking for Mason Plumlee to score like 35 real points, I would care. But I don't. I'm looking for all the peripherals and all the stuff he's going to do. 14, 11, and 10. If you look like, if you've been a Plumlee fan, a Plum Dog fan like myself for years, the reason we love him is not the scoring. It's just the all around. It's, him getting assists, him getting rebounds, getting points too. So at 6.4, he's just way too cheap. So I love Plumlee here. Staying in this game, there's a lot of value in this game. If Derrick Rose is out, that is the big thing. You got to make sure Derrick Rose is out. He's in COVID-19 protocols. Again, I'm going to assume he's out. A lot of people got scared about Quickly not getting the start. Look, New York just doesn't have the backcourt. And Quickly's so good. Like, even Tibbs, has to give him run. He got 29 minutes. If he gets 25 plus minutes, he's going to hit 30 DK. And that's 6X on his 5,300 price tag. And he's just so damn good that you have a chance for upside. So Emmanuel Quickly, 5,300, and an excellent matchup. Detroit does not have any defenders, especially in the backcourt. So just love Quickly. Final guy, Ja Morant, absolutely on a tear right now. Actually, I guess he's not necessarily on a tear. I thought it was like 2 straight games of 50, but he was all over our cover and Zach's coverage a few nights ago versus Washington. Milwaukee is not playing good defense. I don't think Jrue Holiday is ready to play like 30 minutes either. And Ja Morant's just so damn good. Yeah, isn't that enough? Is that enough? Just to tell you that Ja Morant is damn good. It's under 8K in a game that could absolutely blow up. And I want Ja Morant in my lineups. Sub 8 is just too good for me to pass up. And then finally, not going to make the starting 5, but I do just want to mention Buddy Hield. Absolutely went off last night. He's now 2 straight games of shooting incredibly well. Look, he's been popping on projections, and places like to want to play him for a couple of weeks now, and he's just not been shooting well. You go back to his Oklahoma days, you go with any shooter, when they start making shots, you got to watch out. They can go on an absolute, like a week run of just splashing and just nothing but huge games. So I'm really interested in Buddy Hield tonight. I'll see how the builds work. He's like 6.4K, but another guy to take a look at. All right, that'll do it. Thank you for watching. Keith, aka Gator Guy 231. See you.